Hey you guys, good morning. So this video is going to be straight to the point. If you guys watch another YouTuber by the name of God is Our Protector, and I want to spread the word that she had made a video, so please go to her channel seeking support and prayers for her son who is currently missing. This is not spreading her business or gossiping. I follow her because she was the one who encouraged me to get to the standpoint that I am today. So I really appreciate her services that she has done for our target community. And right now she's seeking our services. So I want you guys to go to her page. God is Our Protector. Her son is missing. He's an adult. It's a long story short. She was stating that he wanted to move away in order to, obtain his independence. And of course she gave him his blessing, but now she have not heard from him. And the reason why when you're in a target community, this is so important to seek prayer, to seek guidance, because we don't know what's going on. We don't know if our kids are being coerced to stay away from us like the rest of the family, even though they're your children that you have birthed, or you don't know if something happened. So it's a scary situation. Overall, pray for her, pray for her. And with that being said, I want you guys to talk to your kids. Even though you might feel as everything's okay and they're not getting harassed, unfortunately, when you are a target, your kids become a target as well, or vice versa. Your kids is a target, and you become a target for defending your kids. In my situation, I believe my son became a target because from birth, it was always a lot around him from birth. When he was born, the hospital where he was born at kept my son an extra week. He had no signs of any injuries or things to keep him a whole week, but I was being told that they had to do this and do that because he was not unresponsive. How do you say? He was alert when he was born, okay, but he didn't cry. Most babies cry and give a signal like airway is clear. So they did give him like how you say suction within his lungs to make sure his air was clear. He didn't cry, so that could be a valuable reason to have someone to say, let me just keep the run test. I felt like that's normal. Like, yeah, please run tests, because why is he not crying? Even when I took him home, he wasn't crying. So we was scared, like, oh, maybe my son might be a mute. Maybe he might have speech impairment. Something was going on, but he's fine. Long story short, then when he got older, he was diagnosed with ADHD. I'm going to go into details where I want to get to this, why I felt that he was targeted from the beginning. This is why I'm telling you the backstory. Upon him being diagnosed, they couldn't pinpoint his ADHD, or was it a spectrum of autism, or it's another one called Oxenberg. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Oxtenberg, something Berg. I can't remember. This was like, gosh, he's 19, so this was almost like 15 years ago when all these diagnoses was trying to come out. And so they asked, can they conduct research on my son, and that we live in this place called the McDonald House. And I was like, at first I said yes. So we started the process of where they was trying to conduct MRIs to see the brain wave. And then after that, I was just like, no, I'm over it, because it was too much. Going back and forth to the doctor. I was like, no, I'm okay. I'm just going to maintain a dialogue and watch him, and then seek other outside services as far as therapy, speech therapy, anything else to help us with his symptoms, or to help him progress in life. And he has some trials, you guys, serious trials. But they kept calling me to conduct research, and I kept denying services. Even when he got circumcised, I know this TMI, he was the first in my area to get the ring. I don't know if you guys have the ring, so they asked me this for consent to test him to be able to get the ring. It was a success for me. I feel that it was better than them clipping them. If they still offer the ring in your area and you guys are having babies and it's a boy, ask them, do they conduct this I just forgot the word, the ring, to remove the skin. Okay, but they kept pressuring me to do research on him, and I kept denying the research. Next, all I know is we start, I didn't notice until he got older. It was a lot of trouble in school. This, that. So that's why I felt he was a target. And as a mama bear, you're going back and forth and battling. It was a lot of stuff, even outside of the school services, where he was being harassed and lied on, and then cases would disappear. So I said, oh, he harassed me. Where's the person that he harassed? Oh, they left the situation. So they called the police on him and then left. That don't make sense. Most people want to make sure that if this happened, that the situation get taken care of. I never seen it in my life, especially when there's kids underage. The parents, I said, so the parents called the police and my son then left. Me, if anybody child do something to me to my other kids or kids, and I have to call the police and they're underage, I'm standing right there until justice is served. I'm not gonna leave and say I'm calling the police. I'm just gonna leave. So we had situations like that. So that's why I thought he was the one being targeted. But other than that, you guys, please keep her in prayer. If you have kids that's going to school, talk to them. Talk to them. Make it child sensitive. Talk to them about being bullied. Don't say targeting. Just use the terms bullying, because all kids know about that, and be their support team. A lot of times kids don't want to talk about it because they don't know how to talk about it. So when that happens, you still be a source, be an ear. My son never wanted to talk about it, and I know he was getting bullied by the way he acted. So when they act a certain way, you guys pay attention to the signs. Want to stay in their room, want to stay away from you. They are being bullied in some type of way. When they get in trouble in life, stop believing everything the teachers say. Go to the teacher, talk to the teacher in front of your kid, and allow your kid to have a voice. That's how I dealt with it. So please talk to your kids, love on your kids, because they're getting targeted too. That's my advice in that situation. My son was 8 years old when I started talking to him about bullying and being his support team and taking him to get counseling. Take them to get counseling so they can talk to somebody in private about their bullying, because I know a lot of people don't talk to their parents. All right, talk to you guys later. Please pray.